Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time to my channel. Well, my name's Hannah. I really created this channel as a journey to becoming well. This channel really is an empowerment of ourselves and a way to assist us on this journey of freeing ourselves and really tapping into our power, whether that is spiritually, emotionally, physically, all of the things. So my birthday is this weekend. I am turning 28. To all my other fellow Leos out there, whoop whoop. So I decided to create this video really because this past year has probably been one of the most growth periods that I've ever gone through in my life. And one of the most beautiful things that has come of this year is really this self journey to loving myself and finding myself on a deeper level than I ever have before. And in my heart, my prayer is that you are able to find this journey for yourself because it is incredibly healing. So I came up with 28 ways, since I'm turning 28, 28 ways to show yourself love. If you're looking to attract more into your life, whether that is more abundance, deeper relationships, more fulfillment in work, the only way to accomplish this is to give it to ourselves first. We can only attract at the level that we've met ourselves. And this can be scary. It takes work, it takes depth, it takes commitment, but I promise you, it's worth it. So lately I've been on this journey of really rediscovering myself, rediscovering the parts of me that I have maybe abandoned, some childhood parts of me or adolescent parts of me, or parts of me that I have shoved into a deep dark corner that have not explored in years. And the best way to explore these deep parts of us that are really on a subconscious level, a lot of what I've been discovering are pieces of me that have been pushed into my subconscious that I'm not even aware of. As we continue to show ourselves love and to show our bodies and our souls that we are safe, that this is a safe space to come out and to love the entirety of ourselves, that is where all of the growth happens. So y'all know what we have to start with. We have to start with a little dance party. This is my birthday, y'all, so get up and have a dance party with me, please. But it's also my gift to you because it's very freeing and very energy giving and life giving. So give yourself this gift of a little dance party. Let's go. Okay, 28 ways to show yourself love. Please take these tips that spark a little excitement in you and run with them and leave the rest. Tip number 1, buy yourself the dang flowers. I absolutely love flowers. I love the smell of flowers in the house, on the kitchen counter, or on the wall. Here's my little plant wall. I absolutely love it. If you want the flowers, you don't have to wait for someone to buy them for you. You don't have to wait for an occasion to get some flowers. If they're beautiful and they make you happy, you're worth it. Number 2, light a candle and just sit. Something that I've talked about in my morning routine videos before, here's a link to one of them, is I've really been settling into just being quiet, just sitting on the couch, lighting a candle, holding that space for myself, and just looking around at the beauty of my apartment, at the beauty of my cats. Hold that space for yourself. Number 3 is reading. I have rediscovered my passion for reading. When I was little, I loved to read. And then in school and college, I think I hear this story often from other people that college kind of ruined reading for me. And with all of the reading of textbooks, I kind of drifted away from pleasure reading. But there's something really profound in just sitting and getting lost in a good book. Number 4, watch that sunset or that sunrise. I have absolutely loved all of the sunsets and sunrises that I have experienced this summer in particular. I have some really beautiful videos that I've taken, but take that time, put your phone away or put your phone on a time lapse so you can have it as a memory, but you're not in your phone, you know what I mean? Set it up somewhere where you don't even have to hold it and enjoy that beautiful sunrise. Number 5 is take a bath. This is something, again, that I'm rediscovering about myself. When I was younger, I loved taking baths, and then I went through this period where I was kind of like, baths are really gross and you're just sitting in like your dead skin cells, and I guess that's still true. true, but there's also something really relaxing about baths. So light a candle, have some bubbles, buy that bath bomb that you've always wanted to try, and relax in your evening. Number 6, because my birthday is on the 6th, number 6 is really important, is be quiet. Being quiet is really loud. There's a lot that comes to us when we just sit in the silence and just allow whatever is going to come up to be. Number 7 is go buy yourself that ice cream. If y'all know me, you know that I'm obsessed with ice cream. It's kind of ironic because I don't eat a lot of dairy. It kind of makes me sick, so there's been a journey surrounding that. I eat mostly vegan ice, like oat milk based ice cream. However, I'm still a sucker for some good homemade creamery ice cream with a homemade waffle cone. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. If that's something that you love, if it's brownies, pastries, some salty snacks, treat yourself to that and indulge a little bit. It's okay. No judgment. Number 8 is get out in a garden or have some plants, whether that's in your house or outdoors. If you have a garden, I'm jealous because right now I'm living in an apartment. So I actually have a little outdoor garden on my roof, which is really fun, but I have so many plants inside. And plants not only are life-giving just in their essence, they bring a lot of life and vitality to a space. They clean the air, but they're also just really beautiful to look at. Number 9 is a new thing for me. I have started painting. I am not an artistic person, but something that I've been exploring is diving into my creativity. I always had this story that I told myself that I was a bad artist and that I wasn't very creative, but what I'm realizing is that was just a lie that I was telling myself. I am creative and my stuff may never sell for millions of dollars on eBay or something like that, but I love what I'm creating and it's very healing for me, and that's what's most important. Number 10 is a biggie, and that is journaling. Doesn't even have to be super deep journaling. It can just be getting your thoughts out for that morning or that evening, but there's a lot to taking the time, physically slowing down, because when you're journaling, you're handwriting slower than you would type or text, and there's a lot of beautiful stuff that comes up when we slow down. Number 11 is having a gratitude practice. I've talked about this before in having a morning routine and all of that, but when we take time to mindfully be aware of all of the blessings that are in our lives, we attract more things to be grateful for because we're attuning our brain to that. So if a gratitude practice is new for you, I have some really great tips because for some people it's difficult to get into a gratitude practice, so watch this video. Number 12 is call a friend or a family member that makes you smile, that lifts you up, that pours into you, that makes you feel good, and have a little conversation with them. Number 13 is laugh. I don't know about you, but sometimes I take myself way too seriously. So find ways to laugh, whether that's going to a comedy show or just watching a funny movie or watching some funny videos on YouTube. Number 14 might be one of the most important ones, and that is have some sort of meditation practice. This could be a 2-minute meditation that you do before you get out of bed in the morning, or it can be sitting and having all your chakra stones and your incense and all of that sitting around you and sitting in meditation for an hour. Like, there can be a really wide range. And to be honest with you, I do both. I don't have to put myself in some box and only do one type of meditation. You can also just do a visualization practice. If sitting in the silence is difficult for you, I recommend starting with visualization meditations. If you're interested in exploring a meditation, here's one that I did a while back. Number 15 is again something that I've been practicing that's really pulling me outside my comfort zone because I never thought that I was a good dancer, and I might still be a terrible dancer, but that's not the point. Again, is put on some music, dance around your kitchen, dance around your living room, have a good time, just free your body and move your body. There's a lot of power that we don't even realize in moving our bodies. We're physically moving energies. Number 16 is kind of an awkward one at first, I'm not gonna lie, but with time we become more comfortable with it. But number 16 is mirror work, saying affirmations to ourselves while we're looking at ourselves in a mirror. We are the hardest on ourselves, and we tend to show ourselves the least amount of love. So take that time to remind yourself who you really are. Affirmations like, I am enough. I am beautiful just the way I am. Whatever hits a little pain point in your heart, speak those words of truth over yourself. Number 17 is find a new hobby. Maybe that is planting a garden. Maybe it's knitting. Maybe it's coloring. Maybe it's puzzling. Is puzzling even a word? Sorry. Doing puzzles. Find a new hobby that you have some interest in and dive into it. Number 18 is just a general rule of thumb in all areas of our lives. Release judgment on ourselves. The most important thing here really to start is just becoming aware of how much judgment we place on ourselves and how many negative thoughts we have in our minds running all through the day, and taking and making those small adjustments to catching ourselves when we're judging ourselves and switching that judgmental thought to one of love and acceptance. Number 19 is have some sort of physical reminder of what you want to attract into your life. Maybe a manifestation goal or something like that. For me, it's actually this necklace. If you've watched the past few of my YouTube videos, you'll notice that I'm wearing it all the time now. I literally wear it every single day. But for me, this is a reminder that I am attracting my tribe. I'm attracting friends right now. I'm really in this season of my life where I am looking to build and develop deep, meaningful relationships and friendships with other people. And so every time I'm feeling down or kind of like just meh, I just go to my chest and I touch my necklace, and it's just a physical reminder of what I'm attracting, what is coming to me. This doesn't have to be something that you wear every day. Be creative with it. Number 20 goes along the same lines, is write down affirmations. This could be affirmations of what you want to attract. So one of my affirmations is I attract the right people into my life. It could also be affirmations of self-love, like I am more than enough. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am resilient. And when you write down these affirmations, I want you to write them down on sticky notes or a piece of paper and hang them throughout your house so you physically see them every single day. Number 21 is witness the majesty of every day. Witness something majestic. God created this earth and it is so beautiful. There's so much beauty in nature, in other people, in situations. Something that I've really enjoyed doing that's really simple is go for a walk and just look at the trees. Just look at the way that the wind blows the leaves through the trees. Or look at when you're walking down the sidewalk, that little kid, seeing his smile or listening to his laugh. When we witness something beautiful, it's called the awe effect. And there's literal hormones that change in our brain and that elevate. It's incredible. Number 22 is invest in your food. You are what you eat. And this is an entirely different video, so I'm not gonna harp on it a lot, but invest in your food. Buy yourself some food that you typically wouldn't eat and try it. 23 is a really deep one. If you follow me on Instagram, you know a little bit about my journey with anxiety lately. So the tip for 23 is wherever you're feeling pain in your body, it doesn't have to necessarily be a physical pain. It could be anxiety or stress, although that manifests somewhere in our body, right? So for me, my anxiety shows up in my head and it shows up in my eyes. My vision literally gets blurred and I get really, really dizzy. For other people, it's their heart hurts or there's heart palpitations. For some people, it's their stomach. Another example is for a while, I had a lot of back pain. So wherever you're feeling pain or stress or anxiety, bring your hands to that area and just breathe into it and send yourself love and acceptance. Number 24 is listen to music that makes you happy and sing along. Number 25, I had to throw it in there, is create a morning routine for yourself. When you're able to create that structure and that discipline, you're really showing yourself a lot of love by putting yourself first. And this could be a morning routine of 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be this long, laborious process. It's really just the mindfulness of creating that space for yourself in the morning. Number 26 is something that I've been diving into a lot, so I had to share it. And it might be something that we talk about later. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. But this is inner child work and inner child healing. A lot of our beliefs and thought processes come from when we were children, from our childhood, and there's a lot to unravel there. I can't really go too deep without like going fully in down that rabbit hole, so just Google, just do some research on inner child work. I'll put a really cool article link down below. Number 27 is take responsibility for you. I know I do this and I lovingly have to call myself out on it, but we have this incredible ability to take all of the responsibility off ourselves and push it onto someone else. Like, I can't take time for myself because I have kids. I can't show myself love because this, or this. Take responsibility for yourself. You are worth it and you're worth investing in. Never forget that. Number 28, we made it. This is my favorite one, is own your power. Never forget how powerful you are and how much power you hold just being you. I hope some of these spoke to you, y'all. I had a really fun time reflecting on all of these ways that I've been showing myself love lately, and I hope and I pray that you are able to show yourself love because you are worthy. You are enough. I'll see you next time, friends.